Alright, today guys, we will be building one of the best looking iron farms I have probably ever made in my entire time playing Minecraft. As you can see, I have gathered a lot of materials off camera. It took about 2.5 hours. So, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy this, because a lot of time, pain, suffering, and just like flat out like dread for this project. So here we're just like putting a beacon down, putting the layout for um the walls and everything. We're doing this out of smooth andesite bricks, so it's pretty good. Inspiration from this build came from a cookie god, so shout out to him for this great idea and his great content. We're just building like a platform for a giant brick building right now. And this is a chisel, basically. It's a mod that whatever block is to the exact right of the chisel, it places down, and it swaps any block for it. So, like, it's really extremely good for detailing. So, now, I don't really want to add windows, because I don't know where any glass is. So, we're just placing down these little, like, pipes, you can think of it, or support beams. So now we're just finishing up that and start like building the walls. Uh, if y'all don't know, brick is one of the most painful blocks to get without villagers. So I definitely want to start getting villagers. So this is my process right here, right? Place on an entire layer, and then we go around chiseling it after we're done with this layer. As you can see, with every layer, you can see me chiseling it, layer, chiseling it, layer, chiseling it, and so on, right? It's a pretty easy and fun process, if I do say so myself, but it is definitely not one that I like doing. Alright, so right now, pretty simple, right? I actually also brought up the andesite, as you can see around it. I think it just looks better. And if you look around the walls, you can see all the texture I did. I used granite, I think this block is, no wait, andesite? Granite. Wait, no. Andesite. Granite? Andesite. One of those two, right? And now we're doing what Cookie God does. We're just adding like a second part of the roof. When I was building the shell this, I was just like, I actually loved how it turned out. And here we are just adding our floor, decorating it. And that is it from a distance. You like how it looks, guys? I do think it looks pretty good. You can see the pillars I had on it, and then the body, and then all the other stuff on it. I do think it looks pretty good. But enough of that. Let's get back. So here I'm using all the blackstone I got off camera. I also got blackstone. I thought it would look best for the thing. Also adding these like kind of pipes keep going up, if you would say. Uh, Blackstone is really annoying to get. Like I think I spent like 5 more Minecraft days or like an hour getting these, which doesn't seem like a long time, but for this project it is. And think about it, we're just doing this, so honestly, to save you guys some pain, I might just skip over the whole part of getting all the villagers and getting the whole iron farm situated. Because last time I built an iron farm, it took me 3.5 hours. So, if I do eventually decide to do that, I'm really sorry in advance. Yeah. So now we're just filling out this area. If you guys liked the PvP video, I thought it was pretty funny to see a couple of kids crash out. And I also got cooked because my ping let me down. But Yeah. Anyway, put all the blacks on the way. I underestimated. I overestimated. Underestimated. So do that. Anyway, the building looks really good. I actually like. You know, guys understand. This is probably one of my best builds to date, which is kind of crazy, right? Because like, ain't no way that's your best build to date. Wow, that's so pathetic. Anyway, yeah. So here is the actual farm working. As you can see, it's been a long time. We have about 3 stacks of iron so far. They just get stuck there for some odd reason. I made up this by myself, so yeah. We had to use a lot of water streams, all that stuff. Kind of made it in the worst possible way possible. Worst possible way possible. Okay. Anyway, besides my horrible lack of grammar, I think I'm just gonna build some decorations. Because I think that would be nice to add. I think this is gonna turn out to be a fireplace. Just because fireplaces are kind of cool, honestly. Like, they just fit the vibe. Like, how is you supposed to smelt all your iron? Like, also, reminding me just fell on a 2-block jump. If you all want to see me do parkour, like, try to do the parkour civilization video, I actually used to love those. But then they kind of fell off for me. I don't know why. But honestly, parkour civilization. If we tried to if I had some people help me, and we made our own parkour civilization world, I think we can make it look pretty cool. Anyway, I think I have a lava bucket in my inventory, so we'll just put lava in there because everyone knows you gotta use lava for this. Okay, now what do I want to use? So, in recording this or editing this, I realized in my chest I had about 13 stacks of iron rails, which took me probably about 30 minutes to mine all the iron and stuff, right? I didn't use a single iron bar. Kind of depressing, right? So now we're just gonna craft up all the iron. All the iron. All the iron. 25 blocks. So what I eventually decided to do with this, very, very, very simple. Just make a little pile of iron to show my wealth. This is when you know you're rich. Is you just flexing iron like this. So if you enjoyed this video, and wanna see me do different types of these kind of things, well, hit the subscribe button.